I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at realmoney.com. Every night we watch the same shows, Fast Money and Mad Money, and we want to use those ideas to grow our money. Well, good trading takes more than just writing down the tickers you see on TV every night and punching the buy button the next morning. I can help you know when to buy these 3 stocks I saw on TV. Today, let's look at Home Depot, Amazon, and Vimple. Now, Kramer likes Home Depot. He thinks this is one you should put in your stocking. I've been to those stores. You need a pretty big stocking for that. Okay, let's take a look. Daily chart, stocks up. We're basically in the right configuration or close to it. 50-day and 200-day moving average are crossing, and that's a good thing. And you can see the stock. Look, it's making higher highs. It's also making higher lows, so that's another good thing. We look at the weekly chart, though. You can see this thing is up close to its 2011 high. That gives us a little bit of an issue with respect to resistance. But here's the thing. I look at this stock, and the market's been so stinking weak lately. And Home Depot, on the other hand, has done pretty well. Big sell-off in August. Since that time, the stock's gone up really nicely. So here's what I think you ought to consider doing. Look at this last low as support. Take a small position now. May even want to keep a little, a stop right underneath last week's low, or give it a little more room, keep it underneath the 50-day moving average. So long as this stock keeps printing these higher lows, you're good to go. Now, on Fast Money last night, they were talking about Amazon, making a lot of comments about the fundamental aspects of the company. Remember, these guys, they're making the Kindle Fire. It's costing them money to sell every one. So the reason they're doing it obviously isn't because they're charitable folks. They're looking at future revenues from stuff that you buy with it. Because of that, you're not going to really see this stuff reflected in the numbers right away. What we want to see is the market anticipating that. We want to see the market looking past these current numbers and looking ahead and assuming that Amazon's going to be making some money there. So how do we do that? Well, we need to see this uptrend continue. Stock's been making a series of lows here, also a series of highs. It's just coming off of the low. It doesn't really take a rocket scientist to say, buy the bounce. Now, last thing we're going to look at is Vimple. I'm assuming that's like Vimple, Pimple, that type thing. Anyway, I just call it VIP. Look, Tim Seymour likes this company, and I'm looking at the technicals here. I think Tim's probably right on this one. Here's the thing. Daily chart, and we don't even really need to look at the weekly chart since more and more the weeklies just don't even seem to matter. You could just trade intradays here. This is in a little volatility squeeze after a breakout above where? 50-day moving average, okay? And it's been up there long enough to get this puppy to start moving higher as well. Here's the issue, though, with this stock. If you're buying it right now, you're right up against this last high. Even if the stock does continue to move, and again, I think it's probably going to go higher ultimately, but even if it moves above this prior resistance level here, how much higher is it going to go before it's likely to see some resistance? In other words, I think the upside is a little bit limited on it from right here. If, however, the stock falls back into this, basically into this area right there, that's when it'd be a great time to buy this stock because you missed the first breakout from the squeeze. Okay, catch the pullback and then watch for that. This is a tough market, right? Well, I want you to forget the bull, learn to ride the bear. I'm teaching a comprehensive short selling workshop this Saturday, okay? Registration closes tomorrow. Think you don't have time to get there? Wrong. I'm holding it at your place. I'm doing it online, live, in color. I'm even wearing a suit on Saturday, and I hate wearing suits. We're going to be going through tactics, guidelines, and specific setups and patterns for learning how to short in this nasty market. We're going to do low-risk trades in a high-risk market, so you can go over and get the details at stockmarketmentor.com right there on the homepage. I'm Dan Fitzpatrick, and I'll see you then.